Buttervision. There's no need to fear.
JD and Kristi are here.
Word is born, the mighty heroes are flying your way next. Shh. You're supposed to pick me up and carry me so it looks like I'm flying towards the camera.
No, that is not gonna happen. Never gonna happen. I'm not picking you up. Anyway, come see us. Ah!
Alright, welcome back, America. Couldn't get rid of us that easy. Bama In The Butterverse.
Never getting rid of us.
You may notice we're on our outdoor set here at the compound, the lovely City of Angels behind us. Now, I know you're like, well, you normally do your show at night. And we normally do, but I was sitting around thinking, like, you know, fucking bitches on The View and The Talk don't own daytime. Shoo!
No, we can hold our own.
We do
However,
whatever we want.
I don't know if I love it. You're gonna see a lot of squinting. The sun is like beating down. It's hot. I've already been complaining. We'll see how this goes.
Now, you also may be thinking it's a little too early for us to be drinking, but it's 5 o'clock somewhere.
It's never too early.
Cheers
It's never too early.
to that. Now, before we get into anything, Kristi has some very important challenge breaking news. Kristi, go.
Breaking news.
Desk.
I don't know if you follow outside, stories with our challenge people, but we got some breaking news. We got Amanda's pregnant. Amanda announced she's pregnant with her boo. Maybe that's why she's not here on this challenge, but she is pregnant. Congrats to her. Yeah. Life is over.
Yeah.
Oh gosh, whatever. Just because you ain't got kids doesn't mean life is over. Also, Faith. Faith is also pregnant. She also announced she's having a baby with her boo.
Right.
And maybe, I don't know, I don't think that had anything to do with why she left.
No, she went home and they were like, yeah, baby, I done missed you. Let's fucking...
She was just so happy to be home.
Yeah.
They got it on. Now they're having a conception and being eliminated. Or no, leaving, because she wasn't eliminated, but just leaving on her own.
Right. Now talk about that aspect of her leaving. You said there was something about that.
Yeah, so she came back and said she didn't leave just because, she was woken up in the middle of the night and stuff. She said there was a bacterial infection that was spreading throughout them, that the same thing we saw with Wes.
Right.
With the coughing.
Right.
It had them like coughing so hard they were puking, and she just couldn't really vibe, she just had to go. She was sick, not feeling well, she wasn't in it, she had to go. I mean, it happens.
Yeah.
The other big story that happened this week, though, was with Georgia. I don't know if y'all saw this, but Georgia got exposed for having a blackface scenario back in 2014. I don't know if she posted it on her Twitter or what it was, but she had all blackface. She came back, her camp came back and tried to say that it was because she was at a kid's birthday party and they had face painting. The kid wanted to paint her face black and silver. Nothing to do with blackface. Theo even came back and had her back and said, we don't even know what blackface is in the UK. It's not a thing here. She's not racist. But it's a big deal. It's a big controversy. They've been talking about all week. People are screaming for her to get not back on MTV. They're like, MTV, you can't bring this racist person back on. I'm just so interested to see what she has to say. She cannot talk about it right now because she's on a show filming. So she's not able to really come out and say her piece about it. But it'll be interesting to see what happens.
In her defense, blackface is an American stigma. It has, it literally is from America. So,
I mean, maybe I don't think she's racist by any means, but it is a big deal. It's a big thing going on.
We'll see what happens. So that's some interesting stuff. Now, before we get into the other challenge news, I have to, things get stuck in my craw all the time. I get upset about things, and you're gonna just have to deal with it, America. So it's recently come to my attention, and you can tell me, you can give me the low on what goes on in your bathroom visits.
Oh God, what?
Yeah, it's recently come to my attention. Yeah, so when you go twosies, when you have to drop bombs in there, right? That people be all looking in the bowl and looking at the paper. Do like
What are
yeah,
you
you
talking
look
about
at
here?
when you go Tuesdays, when you have to
We're
be
talking about
dropping.
bowel movements?
Yeah, when you
This
got
is
it,
bowel
when you got
movements.
to do.
Which we all do.
Yeah,
dude.
everybody does it except me. Go. You look, I guess. This is what people are
So
chirping.
you're saying when you wipe, are you looking at what you're doing? when
Right,
you're
right,
wiping?
like-
of course, you got to figure out like when you're clean down.
I don't
You gotta make sure-
look. I don't
Well, then how
be
do
looking
you know
at
that you?
I just wipe until it bleeds.
Till it bleeds.
Yeah, until it's bloody.
What do you mean? Well, how do you know it's bloody if you're not looking? If
Come
you're not
on.
looking at it, how do you know it's bloody? It doesn't make any sense.
You can tell when your asshole's bleeding.
I mean, I guess it's hurting real bad down there.
You
Why
just
would
wipe
you do
it?
that to yourself?
I don't want to see
He
it.
must have major hemorrhoids. I guarantee you he's got major hemorrhoids going on down there. If he's
Moving
doing it
on.
like this.
Moving on. Another thing from last week, you might remember Chris Evans of the Avengers. I was trying to show you how he's our biggest fan.
What? I already told you.
And we had technical.
I already told you about
and now
this.
you can't because of this. You can't.
As usual, we still can't see the photo.
Chris Evans
because
from the
it's not
Avengers.
Chris Evans, it's my friend.
It's Chris Evans from the Avengers.
Chris, I'm sorry. I don't know why we keep doing this. I'm sorry we keep bringing you into this, but he's my friend.
It's Chris Evans
It's
from the
not the
Avengers.
Chris Evans.
I
I wish it was. I
Before-
love him. He's hot. I love Chris Evans. I wish. Chris Evans, please like our shit.
He already.
Okay, whatever.
Before we get into the
Moving on.
challenge,
Moving on.
this episode of Bama In The Butterverse is brought to you by crack cocaine. So,
What?
wait, that can't be right.
Crack cocaine.
No, our Flossie, our executive producer Flossie Petersbaugh.
Wait a minute. Did we
is it-
fired
is
Marcy?
Is it? Are we sponsored by crack?
Cracker Jack.
Cracker Jack.
And
Okay.
Did we fire Marcy
My
because she got
bad.
pregnant? Because who's Flossie?
That's it's.
We
it's
fired
Flossie.
Marcy
Yeah, I
because
gotta
she got
get rid of
pregnant.
this.
That's
okay.
wrong.
Let's get into the show. No, you gotta move on.
Oh, okay. You have a baby, you're gone.
All right. This episode of the challenge. Oh my goodness, girl.
Are you
shoot.
losing all your things over
No,
here?
I'm
too
fine. I'm fine because of the wind.
I feel like we're just going with the wind.
I'm used to
Going with the
inclement
wind.
conditions. Let's get right into it. I hate to say I told you so.
Don't even. I don't want to talk about it. I don't even want to be
But
there.
I'm gonna say I told you so. Wes, gone from the game.
Wes, I got you, boy. I'm thinking about you. I got my
What? I
armband
mean,
here.
who would have predicted this? Well, I actually was kind of saying it might come back. The chickens might come home to roost, but I mean, what the heck?
We're gonna
Were you
get into
able to
it. We're gonna
sleep
talk
even
about it
last
all.
night?
Obviously, I'm sad. I got my armband. I wanted to wear all
Unbelievable.
black, but I couldn't change my wardrobe too last minute, so I improvised. Also, I got my flask. I needed an extra little drink to help my sorrows.
Yes, I'm surprised you don't use a straw with your flask.
I know I should.
The hell's going on there? The other initial observation I had was, dude, and you called it, because I've been talking about the USA team is like a ticking time bomb, but wow, this UK team,
The
dude,
UK team they're blowing up.
they're like piranhas in a tank.
I called it last week though.
Yeah, that's what I'm
UK
saying.
was
Yeah,
going
dude.
to- Yeah.
The one thing I will say though, I'm glad the UK fights a lot because, you know, it's like the way they talk.
Well, we need
It's
the
like
drama.
it's like you know they're always like, you know, when Theo has too much to drink, he really loses his rag. I'm like, what? I love it.
I mean, I feel
You
like
know,
you've got
when-
a better British accent than that.
When
but-
she gets angry, she gets very daft. That's the kind of thing they say. They don't say he's a jerk. They
the best.
so
It's
I
the best.
keep
It's like
fighting.
you don't even think they're really fighting because of how they say it.
Yeah, it's
oh,
great.
That's so cute.
I love it.
But
I
really
love
they're
it.
hating each other.
Right. So in the daily challenge, okay, which is paddle wheel puzzle, two things I suck at: puzzles and paddle wheels.
Who's good at paddle wheels? Though?
I don't know, somebody.
I'm hamsters. Hamsters. That's it. Hamsters are good at paddle wheels.
So paddle wheel puzzle, the USA's first bad performance.
So bad. So bad.
They
I mean,
stunk up
but
the
you know
joint.
what? This is where it came into play where like the first team, like the first go, had a disadvantage.
Oh yeah,
'Cause
absolutely.
They didn't get to see what didn't work and did work.
Right. The UK team got to sit there and watch the US. And now I got to say about this one of those types of challenges, I don't even know what's supposed to be going on. It's kind of like when you play Grand Theft Auto and you're just doing mayhem.
I've never played that game.
I was just enjoying seeing people get fucked up in the thing. And of course,
they were getting fucked.
They were getting jacked up. And of course, that sissy Zach, that 10 Adonis Zach, all muscle, no heart. You know, he's like a guy who's like, oh, rah, but then he's like the first guy to throw up on the season, you sissy.
He threw up. Maybe he has a motion sickness thing. I don't know. But yeah, I mean, the wheel's spinning. They're going crazy. They're flipping around like crazy. They got to put in these 4-digit codes in the locks, and they can't figure it out.
Right. They were horrible.
They weren't that great. The Brits were watching what they were doing wrong.
Right.
Talking shit the whole time to them, by the way. Trying to mess them up.
Then the UK team gets in there and
doing good.
Does really well. So we think.
They had like the theory of like, let's wait till it spins and then we put in the code.
Right.
Like, let's wait, whatever. And then they got down to the last two, and it was hard to remember what codes they had used.
Right.
So what did they do with those last two?
They cheated. They was cheating up in this piece, y'all. Y'all gonna like you can't be cheating.
I love how TJ did it though.
He let them think they were winning, and they're out there like fucking celebrating, going too crazy. And then like Dee and Rogan were doing too. Like kidding. No, I've never seen a couple make out, slopping tongues at a challenge, dude.
These couples are crazy.
Oh my
These hookups.
God.
We should talk about the hookups real quick. Because Dee and Rogan, obviously, they're still going.
Oh, the other one. Jeez.
Laurel and Bear.
Laurel, what are you doing? What are you doing?
I mean,
oh my God, like, gag me with a spoon. So grody, Jenny. Oh my God.
I agree. I wrote, even in my notes, I wrote, ooh. You said he had a total package.
Yeah, she's talking about him like he's Jason Momoa or something.
Gorgeous face.
Like, get the hell out of here.
Ain't nobody Jason Momoa.
She's doing a little bit too. Someone roofied her or something. I don't know. Yeah, right? And like, wrong.
But we got the hookups going on. So anyway, TJ made the UK think that they won. Like, you were the fastest, obviously, because you cheated. And then he goes, but, however, I got these 2 locks that have not been decoded. They were just broken. So
UK team can't get out of their own way. They can't win for losing. All right? Get your S together, UK.
So therefore, the U.S. ended up winning. Then they threw it back in their face, like screaming, hollering, whatever. Right. So the U.S. won. So again, now the U.S. gets to pick the tribunal. And the tribunal, thank goodness, the tribunal was, well, I don't know if I should say thank goodness, because it was discussed beforehand. Josh, was all about, fit me in as the Speaker of the House. I'll vote the strongest person. You can, trust me to vote the strongest person on the other team. I'll do it. So Josh is the Speaker of the House. He picks Laurel and Zach as the tribunal.
Right.
They go watch the UK.
They choose, of course, Bear. They're loose cannon. They're big talker. They don't even want to hear anything. Bear is the one.
Yeah, not a shocker. They
pick Bear, who's Laurel's little boy
buddy.
Toy. Yeah. So then Josh, I'll tell you this right now. Okay. I'm a skinny guy. I'm not that big. I don't care how big Josh is. I'm gonna see you on the streets, homie. We gonna get it on. I don't like the way you're playing your game, homie. You made a deal that your team was in support of.
Most of the team. Most of the team.
A majority.
Wants to act like it's Wes's plan. Wes, you're not gonna control me. You don't control me. But it's not even Wes.
Rest of the team.
That's what's so funny is it wasn't even Wes controlling him. He still got control.
See these inclement conditions here?
I mean,
that was Cara Maria, so I don't even care.
We lost Cara,
Josh. Then, Laurel gets in his ear, Laurel being the loose cannon of it all.
Because she was asleep, quote-unquote asleep, and Wes, being a dummy, I don't know why he did this, talking shit with Laurel sitting in the room.
Right.
And then she
runs and tells her. So basically, long story short, she gets in Josh's ear. They end up picking Wes to go in against Bear.
Because again, a fear. Because they're scared of Wes.
Oh my! Here we go with they're scared of Wes.
I mean, what else is it?
So in the elimination, it's Wes and Bear.
You're right. So they pick Wes and Bear, which is so ridiculous. How are you gonna pick? I don't understand though. I didn't even know they could pick somebody from their own team.
Oh yeah, I knew that.
They won, but yet they.
It was a horrible strategy, I think.
Because he's one of their strongest players.
You don't fracture. That's why Laurel's a loose cannon. I'm gonna get rid of her next.
We're gonna talk about that. We're gonna talk about that. So we got the elimination.
So Wes, dude, what happened, bro? You've been like, Bear's been your main, of your main.
Let's talk about the elimination.
Yeah.
No, I'm going back to last week. What was the name of the elimination? Firing Squad.
Oh yeah, Firing Squad.
Firing Squad.
Dude. Wes didn't show up. I'm sorry. Wes did not show up.
And I love him. Wes is my boy. I mean, look at me. I got you, boy. What happened?
You didn't show up, son. What happened, dude? Like, Bear made you look like a chump, B.
The first ball, it's like,
dude, you didn't even try, bro. You didn't even try.
The second ball, I feel like you were acting like you were trying.
Bear was coming hard, though. Bear was like giving him elbows.
I feel like Wes was going to give it to him the whole time. I swear there was something weird going on.
Wes looked old and tired.
Oh, it was the bacteria. It had to be the bacteria.
I don't know. He might just. I mean, Wes is like mid-30s now. He might be. It might be the end of the Wes era.
Stop doubting yourself. You've still got it.
It might be the end of the Wes era. So let's now get into our.
Oh wait, we gotta finish the fact that obviously Wes lost.
Oh yeah, so Wes lost and he's gone out of there. And now I'm gonna go back to this because I've been saying it all season. I really feel this was the chickens coming home to roost on Wes. This is Wes getting his comeuppance on all the like backdoor dealings,
all the DMs,
all the DMs
before the show started,
all the negotiations. Yeah, that's what it got you, buddy.
It could have been smart until you got Josh and Laurel into it. It could have been smart. It could have worked in his favor.
You played yourself, homie. You played yourself.
And I look like a chump again.
See, she had your back, and I was like, yeah, he's gone.
I'm not an expert at this game because everything I'm predicting is not working out.
You owe her. Let's get into MVP. My MVP, Bear. He stepped up, man. He had an opportunity. He called Wes out, and he performed straight up.
I hate to say it, but it's true. Bear did say when he got into the elimination, he's like, bring Wes down. Wes, come down. He was willing to go against the best player on the other team. He wanted it, but that comes to my conclusion of like, I think that Bear wanted Wes all along, and because Laurel loves her little bear, her total package, she was like, I'm gonna find a way to throw Wes in because that's what Bear wants.
If this is true, Laurel, I don't care how big. We gonna.
You're an idiot. You're an idiot because you just threw in one of your best players on your own team.
We gonna fight in the streets, homie.
And Bear did not choose to come back to you. He went back to his UK team.
Right.
He did not go to the US.
Yeah.
Even though the UK hates him.
Yeah.
And they're all against him. He still stayed with them. So Laurel, you did what he wanted, and he didn't come to you.
LVP, no brainer for me. Wes Bergman.
I mean, Wes did not bring it in the challenge.
Dude,
it was weird.
And again, I'm gonna harp on this, and I'm gonna harp on this. Again, outmaneuvered by John Bananas, and to a lesser degree, a nobody in Josh, whose word Wes took, and then Josh played his word, dude. Wes got outmaneuvered by a nobody.
Only because of Laurel, though. Laurel was the one who came to him. I heard what he was saying.
Valuable player, Wes Bergman. Wes even said he was embarrassed. Wes even admitted he was embarrassed, and he should be embarrassed.
No, he did. He said he was going to be talked about for like at least a half a decade if he loses to Bear. And he did, and therefore, we should have a moment of silence for my boy. I'm sad about it, so let's have a moment of silence.
That's enough. Is that good?
I mean, wasn't enough? It's never enough for my boy Wes.
Let's get into final takeaways. First of all, I said...
what'd you say? Oh, yeah.
I said Josh would be gone. $1.
Yay, I win. At least I win the bets. None of my people are winning, but I win the bets.
All right. So, I'm going to start with a final takeaway. I really believe Wes is done as a top flight competitor.
We already know.
I'm not saying this season. I'm saying I don't think he will ever reach the heights that he has reached.
He definitely didn't have the heart in this season.
He didn't have the desire.
I don't know what that is.
Yeah.
But I think he can still come back and be a top competitor. I've still got faith in my boy. I'm loyal. I'm not gonna lose faith in my boy.
I have Wesley doubts now.
Come back and.
My other final takeaway is I'm going to make a prediction right now. This is about to happen. It might happen as soon as next week. The USC team is about to splinter into two factions. It's going to be Bananas, Nani, Josh, that camp.
No, it's Josh is not on the UK team.
No,
Josh. No, I don't know. Like, are they? They're gonna take Josh because he did
has
West,
to go with because he did West, and he pissed off Cara Maria and Paulie because they were like, "Why'd you go against?" Right. So it's gonna be Cara Maria,
Wes. No, Wes.
Cara Maria, Cam.
Paulie, Zach, Ninja Natalie,
Ninja Nat on that. I think Zach is a wild card. He might go back to Johnny. We're gonna see.
Really?
Yeah.
I mean, we already knew they were divided when they did the vote. We saw the division that was going on in that team.
It's gonna happen.
And then Turbo usually, as usual,
he's
not
Switzerland.
voting. He's Switzerland, staying like neutral, not gonna pick a side just yet. Watch Turbo win all this shit again.
Any other final takeaways for you?
I got a big takeaway, and you can already see it. You should have seen it from the beginning.
Here we go.
I have switched sides.
As
you can see,
word is bond. Word is bond.
Word is not bond. That was for Wes. And then my US team betrayed him.
Wow.
Treason.
Wow.
You can call me treason. You can call me treason too. Like if I've committed treason, that's fine. Because now I'm Team Brit all the way. Go CT. Because now it's all about CT. CT is running the Brit team too. He runs those meetings. He's the head of the household of the Brits. He's the father of the Brits. And now I'm all about CT. And now I'm on the fucking Brits team. And you better freaking pull it out. That's all I'm saying, and that's why I'm sitting on the side now.
Strong.
That's why I'm over here.
That is strong stuff.
That's my takeaway. Yeah, get rid of Wes, and I've left.
There you have it. All right, next week we saw in the preview we saw a little some pushing, some shoving. I like it.
I can't
I'm looking forward to it. I knew Nani. You can't keep Nani from like flying off the handle for an entire.
You know, I said this earlier.
She's a hot tamale.
Well, I was saying this earlier. They're all getting too old. They're maturing, and so they're not as dramatic and fun and like crazy as they used to be. I think Nani's like that. Wes has been like that.
Yeah.
But now we finally see Nani finally come out.
Let's see it. Let's see it, girl.
She's
Bring it.
Bring
it, Nani Gonzalez.
Polly yelled some stuff to her that he shouldn't have said.
How you doing, mommy?
I'm gonna watch it, but
all right.
We obviously see the U.S. are turning on each other. CT says, "I told you so."
Yeah.
Told you this was gonna happen.
And Johnny Bananas, I'm telling you, he's running the game in secret, dude. Trust.
I hope
Trust. Tune in next week for another episode of Bama in the Butterverse. She's Kristi Ard. I've been Jay.
I can't keep my eyes open. Like, I cannot keep my right eye open. I can't do it. We got to do it somewhere different.
No, we can't.
Yes, we can.
We need the sun, right, Ben?
Yeah, you need the sun, just do it.
Yeah, we need the sun.
All right, hold on.
We need the sun.
All right, maybe I'll keep my eyes closed until you tell me, like, oh, but you can't tell me out loud.
Yeah, right.
Shit.